The consortium is famous for taking good care of its friends. At the start of each month, I will have some gems ready for you as payment for your services. The quality of the gems you get will depend on how loyal you have been to us. I hope you do the smart thing and stay with us. The queen of all that live in Nagrand is known as Tusker. She is a giant elec like nothing you will see anywhere else. You are right to be afraid of that name. Baklor, Gutripper, and Banther are nothing compared to her. People say she can be found on a huge hill far to the southwest overlooking Oshagun. Bring me her large heart if you dare. Do you want to leave a letter with me so I can send it to your family in the likely event that you do not return? There is no shame in admitting that you do not have the courage to hunt the mightiest animal this land has to offer. You bring joy to this old dwarf's heart. You have proven yourself now. You have joined the group of the elite. Others ran away in fear or died under the foot of the beast. You used your mind, your skills, and your determination to prove your mastery of the hunt. Take this and know that you are always welcome to hunt at my side. Gurok must be called. You call Gurok and you destroy him. You must go to Warmal Hill to the northwest and find where the ogres pray to Gurok. You put 7 ogre skulls on Gurok's earth sign. Only then will Gurok come. If you live, bring Gordog back Gurok's earth head. Gordog will break it. Gordog eats Gurok's power. Gurok's rule has ended. The earth elements are free. Everyone can sleep now. The champion gets a reward.
I do not mind sharing. I am just glad to be saved from that bad person, Gankly. I collected many skins from Zangermarsh, so it is no problem at all.
Kristen is a very nice person to share her skins, don't you agree? Well, I could not see if you helped save Kristen or not. But if she gave you one of her bundles of skins, then you are a good person to me. Here is your reward. Now that you have started, I want you to get that egg. Use the jumping machine and try to land exactly in the middle of the nest. But be careful. A bad jump can cause injuries or permanent damage. Did I mention my love for eggs? Well, it is not an egg. Hey, I love chicken too. I will just bite right through this huge claw. Thanks. It has already started. Levixus stands on top of the ruins of Auchendown and reads from the Book of the Dead. He calls the dead people by name and uses dark rituals to make the sad souls obey him. He will raise all of Auchendown if he gets the chance. But you must prepare first. You cannot fight what you cannot see. Bring me the items I need to make the medicine. It will open your mind and let you see into the spirit world. Levixus's army grows in size and power with every second. You must hurry. Stranger, I was not honest with you. Once you drink this liquid, you will see into the world of the dead forever. This medicine is a ritual for all death priests of Auchendown. Many people become crazy after it works. Seeing the dead is shocking. Do you want to continue? A few Dreenii visited us last night. They knew we had the book and made a very good offer to buy it from us. We did not ask them why they wanted the book, but the young one kept talking about the master's grand design, whatever that means. Look, I do not ask questions when I get money. They gave us a lot of gold and we gave them the book. He said that they lived in Nagrand, in the old abandoned armory, north of Teller. The signs were all there, but I ignored them. The Legion's power grows stronger every day, even in this area. If I knew that my boy was talking with demons, they offered him power and then gave him a taste of it. That was all it took. The book is gone. Levixus took it. Only his dark master knows his plans. Stranger, I do not know if you have ever done a good thing in your life, but know this. The boy must be stopped. This is so embarrassing. Do you remember my boy, Corky? You saved him from the Burning Blade ruins recently. Well, his curiosity has put him in trouble again. He told me he was going to check the Boulderfist danger for more, and he ran away to the Ogre Hills in the Holony Basin north of here. Do you think you could find him? I will be grateful forever. Did you find him? Thank you so much. His mother will take care of him from now on. All this waiting for Ashigun to be ready for digging is reducing our profits. Fortunately, I have created another source of money. The Ogres of Nagrand wear war beads made of obsidian, a mineral that sells for a high price in many other worlds. Zirid has already had to kill a few of the brutes for our safety. Think of the war beads as an extra bonus. Or better yet, do not think about it too much and just bring them to me. How are those ogres treating you? They are a tough group, aren't they? Excellent. This will keep us in business while we wait for the Shatar to finish whatever cleaning they need to do inside Ashigun. You have proven yourself to our people. Now it is time for you to show us that you are ready to stand with us, even against the strongest enemy. The ogres of Outland are. Ivory is a very popular prize. I have many customers waiting in faraway places to buy it. I can share a part of the profits with you. The wild elec animals in Nagrand have the high-quality tusks that I want. Stay away from the male leaders. Their ivory is not in good condition. Do not worry, this is not illegal hunting. I have an agreement with both the orcs and the Drenii. Do you and I agree? I want ivory, not excuses. Of course, if you prefer, we can change your share of the profits. I do not think you will like the result. I trusted you all the time, friend. Most of these look like fine pieces, even if they are a bit dirty and scratched. Still, I think they are worth the price we agreed on before. I hope we can continue to do business in the future.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is there an ogre hunting party over there? What could ogres be doing this far from their home? I do not like this, stranger. First the Merkbloods and now ogres. We do not have enough workers to handle all these threats to our land. Could you check the ogre camp to the east for us? Their forward camp is about 200 steps east of here. You will know you are at the right place if you see the Boulderfist hunters. Kill them to find the plans. Have you found any new information? By the light, their writing is terrible. From what I can understand, they are either planning to eat the blue skins and take their village or make a fruit pie. It really could be either one. We must find out the truth.
These are Warmal ogre flags that I got recently. I want you to travel to Kilsaro Fortress, straight south of here, and kill as many of the Kilsaro enemies as you can find. Put a Warmal ogre flag through the heart of each dead Kilsaro soldier. Return to me when you finish this task and the other task for this plan. Is it done? Can you imagine how confused they are about what is happening? This will be wonderful. Nexus Prince Haramad ordered us not to start working inside Ashigun because it might make a powerful Naru angry. That stops our work a bit. However, I think I have found a way around the rule. You see, we are not the only ones attracted to this giant diamond. A thief named Gav11 brought a group of rogue ethereals into Ashigun, and they have started breaking large pieces from it. Your job is to go there and take what belongs to us. Have you collected the crystal fragments I asked for? I am impressed. These are in excellent condition for the most part. I will make sure to speak well of you to our people. Wadusan was able to remove the bad corruption, but in doing so created a bad spirit. A spirit made of the worst corruption found among the elements. You will find this dirty spirit of the swamp southwest of here, hidden deep in Lake Sunspring. Find and destroy the dirty spirit of Wadusan and any bad children that it created. The earthen ring will help in any way possible. The elements sang of your victory the moment the bad spirit was destroyed. The earthen ring thanks you and wants you to choose a reward. You will need to steal Kilsaro weapons from Kilsaro Fortress if my plan is going to work. Search the fortress for boxes of Kilsaro weapons. Bring whatever you find to me. Kilsaro Fortress is located straight south and a little to the west of the Burning Blade ruins. We will start a huge hatred between the two groups. Excellent. Our next target will be the Laughing Skull ruins. Do you love hunting like I do? Do you look for the quiet time when you follow your prey? Do you know what it means to honor the last moments of the animal you killed? I will help you learn this. Nagrand is a green land full of life in this broken world. Kill a few windrocks and then we will talk more. You can find them in many places nearby in all directions around our camp. Do you feel the peace that comes when you understand your place in nature? Are you the hunter or the animal being hunted? Every day is a gift. Make the most of it. Tomorrow we will run faster across the plains than today. We will try to do things that tonight we can only dream of, even if we can never reach them. You must always push yourself if you want to hunt the biggest animals one day. While you are not ready yet, I will point you in the right direction. There is another type of windrock that is even more dangerous. Find the ravenous windrock to test your skills. You will find them in the center of Nagrand to the west and southwest. Have you learned to calm your heart? To be as still as a quiet lake and patient, waiting for the right moment to strike down your prey? You have proven your skill once more. Now you must go on to hunt the most dangerous windrocks. You are ready to face the mother of all windrocks, Gut Ripper. Honor requires that after hunting so many of her children, you give her a chance to fight you. Find her among the large windrocks far to the west. If you survive, bring her eye to me. Have you faced Gut Ripper yet? Her eye looks like it is still alive. Do you think she can still see into your soul? You can now call yourself an elite safari hunter. And you are another step closer to hunting the ultimate animal of this land, Tusker. You have earned the right to have this. May it help you well. Have you collected any more war beads? You will find plenty of ogres far to the north, near the border with Zangermarsh. We will make a good profit on these. I will make sure Karatzi hears about your work here. You want to earn a place in this safari? You must prove yourself. I do not care what you hunted before. You have not hunted until you hunt what we hunt here. Start with the Clefthoof if you are tough enough. I know I have seen them in the area around the safari and also close by to the south. The Clefthoof of Nagrand are a good challenge. I have killed quite a few. How are you doing with that? A good start. But that is just the beginning. The smaller Clefthoof prove nothing. Let's give you a bigger challenge. You prove to me that you can find and kill a normal Clefthoof animal, but the bulls are much more dangerous. Hunt 12 of them. Then you can talk to me about your hunting skills. Look for them across the middle area of Nagrand to the west and south. Do you think the Clefthoof bulls will just fall dead at your feet in front of the fire? Impressive. Very impressive. You have potential, kid. Now I will give you a chance to have some real fun. Banther is the most dangerous and hardest to find of all the Clefthoof animals in Outland. She is also the one with the most fur. People say she walks with her group in the Field of Spirits near Ashagun. Do you want to prove your hunting skills? Bring me her horn. A warm fire and talking with a woman is something you can do at home. Here we hunt big animals or die trying. You did it. You killed Banther. I never doubted you. Here, I think you have earned this. You receive a piece of the earth's anger. Take the stone of Gordog and throw it at the bad rock. Break their shells to discover the truth. Destroy the servants of the enemy and return to Gordog with the name. You can find the broken elements at the edge of the world to the southwest. Gordog wants the stone returned. Gurok betrayed the elements. Do you see them? By the sky. I will have those eggs. You look like you might be useful. I will tell you what, if you collect a few items for me to make my jumping machine work, I will give you a key to use the machine too. What can you do with a jumping machine? It is better to ask what you cannot do. I need air elemental gas from the air creatures of Nagrand. They are everywhere, so do not ask me where to find them. Do you have the gas? Excellent. Now I just need to make a few changes and this machine will be like new. Oh yes, your key. Here you go. By the way, the machine still has a few small problems that I need to fix. Just be careful. I do not feel ready to hunt today. Can you take my place? I told Hemet that I was going to hunt some of those talbuks that are everywhere. The male stags are especially good to hunt. You can find them gathered around the nearby trees. Do you think you can do that for me? I am just going to rest here a little longer. I should feel better soon. That is a good story of how you hunted all of those stags. But I think you can do better. I have a different plan for you. This small injury is making me feel bad, it seems. So, can you take my place? Again? This time you are going to hunt some thorn grazers. They are tougher and smarter than the stags, so be careful. Look for them under the trees in the middle of Nagrand to the west and south. Go out there and show Hemet what you can do. I will be fine. I assume you have not dealt with those thorn grazers yet? You did it. There is only one thing left to do then. Do not worry about me. I will be fine. It is just a scratch. Still, I think you will have to take my place one more time. You must find the great Baklor, king of the stags. It is okay if you take friends with you. Bring me one of his hooves as proof. Look for him leading his group in the far west of Nagrand. You have the hoof? Wow, you did it. That is really Baklor's hoof. I am starting to feel much better now. Here, let me give you something to celebrate your great hunting skills. Kilrath sends news of the Boulderfist leader. He is an orc, an old orc who went through the dark portal in the time of our fathers and has returned to his home world since then. I want you to find this orc and try to convince him to make the Boulderfist ogres go back. He lives on a high platform in the Burning Blade ruins to the southeast, near the border of Terrakar. Good luck! Be careful, he is a sword master. So what is your choice? Will it be war or will you give us some help? The Huntress's workers send news of the Boulderfist leader. He is an orc, an old orc who went through the dark portal in the time of our fathers and has returned to his home world since then. I want you to find this orc and try to convince him to make the Boulderfist ogres go back. He lives on a high platform in the Burning Blade ruins to the east. Good luck! Be careful, he is a sword master. So what is your decision? Will it be war or will you give us some help?
This base was the main Drenii research facility for the study of Naro crystals. What we have discovered is a great collection of research notes about the crystals from the Diamond Mountain Ashagun. It seems that everything in this area carries some powder of the Ashagun crystals. If you find any powder while adventuring in this area, return it to me, and I will reward you with a token of my appreciation, which you can use to buy things from the quartermaster. The crystalline powder from the mountain is infused within the earthen core of this region. Wonderful. This will help us in our battle against the Alliance forces that have appeared in Outland. This base was the main Drenii research facility for the study of Naro crystals. What we have discovered is a great collection of research notes about the crystals from the Diamond Mountain Ashigun. It seems that everything in this area carries some powder of the Ashigun crystals. If you find any powder while adventuring in this area, return it to me, and I will reward you with a token of my appreciation, which you can use to buy things from the quartermaster. I am always accepting crystal powder contributions. You will be paid for each group of samples that you collect.
This base was the main Drenii research facility for the study of Naru crystals. What we have discovered is a great collection of research notes about the crystals from the Diamond Mountain Ashigun. It seems that everything in this area carries some powder of the Ashigun crystals. If you find any powder while adventuring in this area, return it to me and I will reward you with a token of my appreciation which you can use to buy things from the quartermaster. The crystalline powder from the mountain is infused within the earthen core of this region. Wonderful! This will help us in our battle against the horde forces that have appeared in Outland. This base was the main Drenii research facility for the study of Naru crystals. What we have discovered is a great collection of research notes about the crystals from the Diamond Mountain Ashigun. It seems that everything in this region carries some powder of the Ashigun crystals. If you find any powder while adventuring in this region, return it to me and I shall reward you with a token of my appreciation which you may use to make purchases from the quartermaster. I thank you for your contribution. If you find more, you know where to bring them. Now you must place the seed of war in the fat, stupid heads of the Warmall. To the northwest, near the mountains, you will find the Laughing Skull ruins. Do you recognize those flags? They are Kilsaro flags. I want you to take a group of Kilsaro flags and place them on the dead bodies of Warmall ogres. Remember, northwest is where you will find the ogres. Can you guess what will happen next? The plan is perfect. I am already seeing the results of your work. Take it. It is my gift to your people. You have saved my clan from being destroyed completely. You can tell your leader that Lantresor of the Burning Blade and his Boulderfist ogres accept the peace gift. Peace, you say? Please, take from the peace gift whatever you want. After all, without your hard work, this would not be possible. The Merkblood are capturing and hurting the spirits of the air. The Merkblood are my family, a tribe of broken who serve the bad beast Lord Muselek. The air spirit says that the Merkblood are capturing other air spirits and using them to cause chaos among the elements. It seems the Merkblood recently destroyed an orc village to the southwest called Sunspring and are using powerful magic to disturb the lake. Find the putrefiers and destroy them. The air spirit says that the Merkblood are looking for something at Sunspring. You saw them controlling the elements? The wind obeyed them? This is worrying. I must talk with the others. We thank you for your help. Perhaps you should return to your village and see if they have any other information about the Merkbloods and their bad goals. Something is hitting the ground below us. It beats the ground very hard. Thud, it makes this sound thousands of times. It beats without stopping. The earth shakes. It is calling to us now. Gordog talks to me. Gordog knows that something is forcing the elements out. Something from deep underground. Go now and talk to Gordog. No, listen to Gordog, do not speak. Just hear Gordog. Sit. He told me to go out and find supplies. I was almost killed many times before I found this place. These broken people might not be the most friendly, but at least they are not trying to kill me. Anyway, I am not going back. My hunting days are over. If you go northeast towards Zangermarsh and find the Nezingwari Safari, tell them that Jones quit. Hey, maybe you can take my place. Good luck, stranger. I suppose we must find a new helper. You look like a powerful. Are you interested in a job? Or did you come to hunt? These orcs have never seen a Tauren before, if you can believe it. Without Captain Kroghan, they probably would have eaten me for dinner. But let me introduce myself. I am Olorn Farstrider, an excellent hunter. I am part of the Nezingwari group that came here from Azeroth to hunt big animals. If you like hunting, you should visit my group at the Nezingwari Safari, east of here near the border of Zangarmarsh. I am relieved to hear that he is safe. Have you come to join the hunt? Find the bad one. You will find him if you follow the dirt path. First, help the sad earth spirits find peace. They must sleep again. They must sleep. Find spirits near the mountains, hills, rocks, and earth. Help them sleep. Tellery Basin, southeast. Do they sleep? Good. The spirits are sleeping now. I still need more pairs of ivory tusks from the wild elec animals in this land. Unfortunately, my budget cannot pay your share of the profits anymore. However, if you keep giving me what I need, the consortium will be very happy with you. Excellent, more fine tusks, though some look a bit dark. You have the great thanks of the consortium. This strange piece of air element is speaking to you in a language you cannot understand. You think the language is the tongue of the elements, Kalamag. Perhaps someone at the throne of the elements can explain this unusual item. Give it to me, quickly. It is a call for help. An outside power is trying to corrupt the elements. You did a great job. Are you ready for more? I have reports of a large group of Boulderfist ogres hiding in the 2 valleys of Nagrand, northwest of here in the Holony Basin. Go to the valleys and deal with the remaining Boulderfist ogres. Be careful of the magic creatures in the basin. Excellent work. I am currently studying the Warmal tribe that the Boulderfist leader mentioned. Now we must test the tasks you have finished. Your attack on Kilsaro Fortress has given us a special chance. We have enough bodies to make it look like a great battle happened. Travel to the Laughing Skull ruins and find the main courtyard. There should be a big fire in the courtyard. Make sure the area is safe and then use this blanket to send up smoke signals. When my ogres see the smoke, they will come in and place the bodies of the dead Kilsaro soldiers. That will be the final step. Do you understand now why you could never win a war against me? I must say, I have not felt this alive in years. You have done a great job. Wanted. Dead or alive Giselda the Crone of Kilsaro and her followers for murder, dangerous rituals, talking with the Legion, kidnapping and stealing. They usually gather at Kilsaro Fortress in southeastern Nagrand, near the border of Terakar. A large gold reward will be given by Warden Bulrock at Garadar to anyone who can bring Giselda to justice. Are you here to collect a reward? The witch is dead. This is wonderful news. Here is your reward. Wanted. Dead or alive Giselda the Crone of Kilsaro and her followers for murder, dangerous rituals, talking with the Legion, kidnapping and stealing. They usually gather at Kilsaro Fortress in southeastern Nagrand, near the border of Terakar. A large gold reward will be given by Warden Mwabi FF Jill at Teller to anyone who can bring Giselda to justice. Are you here to collect a reward? The witch is dead. This is wonderful news. Here is your reward. You have more crystal pieces? Make sure you do not take any that are still fixed to the mountain. We do not want to make the Naru angry. Keep bringing the crystal pieces. We cannot let these thieves take our things. Even if the things are not ours yet. It is just a small detail, of course. The poor lost ones, who were sent away to the swamps of Zangarmarsh, are trying to spread their dirt to other parts of our world. I asked the spirits for wisdom and got their blessing. To stop the source, we must use the elements against them. I give you living fire, taken from the firepower of Incineratus himself. Go to Windy Reed village, southeast of here, and throw the living fire on their huts. Let them see the anger of the elements. With great shame, I tell you that it is my own people who are trying to take the waters of Nagrand and make a swamp. Your hard work stopped the spread of pollution, but other problems have appeared.
The attack plans were written by an ogre leader. His name is either Dump or Lump. It could also be Billy. Anyway, I think you should go back out there and talk to Billy or Lump or Dump or whoever. Try to talk to him peacefully first. If that does not work, use some force. He will probably be asleep on a hill. Oh wow! This is just a small scouting and hunting party? You must tell Mo more what you discovered.
We are not a violent race. However, when war comes to our lands, we do not run away from it. The Alliance and the Horde are fighting a war in the city of Hala, to the northwest. We do not know what the Blood Elves are planning, but any victory for the Horde would be a disaster. The history between our people and the Orcs is full of blood and lies. Go and kill the enemy in Hala, and you will receive money, honor, and fame. Is your task finished? Thank you. We will remember your help. My group, the Consortium, is looking for a few clever people like you. It is hard to find traders who are more honest, hardworking, or friendly than us. We only ask for loyalty, hard work, and a flexible sense of right and wrong. If you are interested, speak to Gaja, our leader of groundwork. You will find him at Ares Landing, north of Ashagun. Are you ready to start working? I have the perfect task for you. Thank you, stranger. They would have killed me if you did not help. I was kidnapped by these Merkbloods 3 nights ago during a night attack on Garadar. What I discovered might shake the foundation of Outland. These wild creatures want to find the totem of Kardash. We cannot let the totem fall into the hands of the Merkbloods. You must help me escape. And stranger, if I do not make it back to Garadar, you must tell Garrosh what happened here. What does it matter? The Great Mother is dying. Life is not worth living. I would have been killed if you had not come here, stranger. They have already killed many Karenai while looking for a lost old object. What they want is the totem of Kardash. Why they think that we would know anything about this totem, I cannot understand. Is a totem not an orc item by nature? This information must be taken back to Erekron. Perhaps he knows why the Merkblood are kidnapping Karenai and hurting them for information about an orc object. Let's go before more enemies come. Yes, I know about the totem, but there is a much bigger story here. Unfortunately, I do not have the power to reveal this information to you. Only the chosen people can know this secret. The paper has a simple map of Nagrand. There is a big red X, where Teller is on the map. It seems these wild creatures are planning to attack the city. Take the Merkblood invasion plans to Erekron in Teller. What is it? False friend. The paper has a simple map of Nagrand. There is a big red X, where Garadar is on the map. It seems these wild creatures are planning to attack the city. Take the Merkblood invasion plans to Garrosh in Garadar. What is it? What is the use? They have been attacking us for weeks. This is nothing new. Don't you understand? We are finished. Great Mother Gaia is dying. Gordog tastes. Gordog knows where this earth has been. Look, see Nagrand. Destroy them. Bring Gordog the pieces to eat. Take the map. Gordog eats this rock. Gordog finds the enemy. Bring rock. Poison. These rocks are not Nagrand. These rocks come from poison. You destroy poison rock. You find the enemy. Help! They are going to eat me. I know it. Find the key. I know it must be on one of these ogres. If you get me out of here, my father will reward you well. He is the leader of Teller, Arekran. That boy, he will be the death of me. I am really sorry about this. He is always getting into trouble. I just wish I could put a rope on him. These invasion plans were written by someone I used to know. Ortair of Mirkblood, once a good broken person who knew the elements, is now a servant of Muselek the Swamp Lord. The plans say that they have taken over an orc village northwest of here called Sunspring. Go to Sunspring Post and remove Ortair of Mirkblood from the world. What you do for the good of all of us. Remember, Ortair is a magic doctor of great power. 1,000 dead orcs, you say? What could cause such a big advance into orc lands? It is good that he is dead, but there is a bigger mystery behind this. You are not ready to face the wild elements of Nagrand. Before you can help the earthen ring, you must help yourself. To the west, you will find waste piles left behind by the wild animals of Nagrand. You must search the waste for the digested remnants of the Nagrand bean. From this bean, I can make a tablet that will help you in your battle against the wild forces of nature. Return to me when you have collected at least 2 fists worth of beans. Giant fists. Big giant size. Please do not wash yourself in the holy water of the throne. You place this under your tongue and let it dissolve. When it has dissolved, you will be able to breathe underwater as if it were air. The most corrupted water elements can be found in the Halani Basin, southwest of here, beneath the empty city of Hala. While some sad elements can be destroyed without hurting the area, pieces of mud must be taken away from the world once destroyed. You see, mud creatures leave behind pieces of dirty waste that will spread and corrupt the area more if left untouched. Destroy these mud creatures and bring back their cores. Do not leave any dirty mud behind. The earthen ring thanks you. The elements also thank you. Your work in cleaning our world is appreciated and remembered. Gaja decided to place our base as close to Ashigun as possible, without thinking about the safety of our crew. Why? Because he expected 10% more results by opening the shop here instead of in the southern mountains. He does not care about the wild creatures walking very close to us. That is the safety officer's problem, not Gaja's. Kill some creatures for me and I will pay you a small part of our safety budget. Do not get excited, it is a very small budget. Did you take care of the creatures? You make me happy. Or you would if I had a face. Keep working and you and I will be the best of friends. I have just heard news about a very big disaster. The bad Mirkblood have attacked the orc village of Sunspring Post, northwest of here, and killed its people. To make things worse, they have started throwing the bodies into Sunspring Lake. If those bodies rot, our main source of water in this area will be ruined. It is a terrible task that I give you next, but it must be done. Take this magic torch and return to Sunspring. Burn all of the rotting orc bodies. The orcs will not understand what we are doing, but it must be done. It is for the good of both orcs and the broken. This will destroy any chance of peace with the orcs for another 10 years. At least we will be alive to see those years, compared to what would have happened if those bodies were allowed to rot. Wanted, dead or alive Zorbo the Advisor, wanted for many planned attacks on Garadar. Together with his soldiers and magic users, Zorbo has killed many orcs. Remember that Zorbo is armed, dangerous, and has no mercy. Zorbo lives in the Laughing Skull ruins in the northern mountains of Nagrand. The reward for Zorbo the Advisor's death or capture will be given by Warden Bullrock at Garadar. Are you here to collect a reward? This is a great victory for the people of Garadar. Well done. Wanted, dead or alive Zorbo the Advisor, wanted for many planned attacks on Teller. Together with his soldiers and magic users, Zorbo has killed many broken people. Remember that Zorbo is armed, dangerous, and has no mercy. Zorbo lives in the Laughing Skull ruins in the northern mountains of Nagrand. The reward for Zorbo the Advisor's death or capture will be given by Warden Wabi FF Jill at Teller. Are you here to collect a reward? This is a great victory for the people of Teller. Well done. The arrival of the Merkblood in Nagrand has caused a very bad effect on our environment. The elementals are all changing, which has greatly disturbed the wild animals. Worse yet, the destruction of Sunspring Post has started the hatred that the orcs had for our people again. While the Korinai are a different tribe than the Merkblood, an orc only sees a broken person. We must try to solve this problem. Travel to Sunspring Post, northwest of here, and solve the Merkblood problem. The Merkblood are a bad tribe of broken. They may look like Korinai, but they are definitely wild, murdering monsters. It is doubtful that the orcs will understand or thank you for what you just did. But Nagrand is better because of your action. Thank you, problem solver. These ogre hunting parties mean an attack is coming. We must strike them before they have a chance to gather an army big enough to take over our town. You will need to fight hard. The largest group of Boulder Fist in this region is at the Burning Blade Ruins, almost directly east of Teller, near the border of Terakar. Go there and show the Boulder Fist that Teller will not yield to them. We have only recently taken back Teller. We will not lose it again. Excellent. Did you happen to find this Lantrasaur creature that the stupid one's letter mentioned? Regardless, we must continue. I have reports of more ogre activity that we must deal with at once. The trouble in the waters of Nagrand has made the water spirits of Skysong Lake very angry. They have started causing destruction across the water paths of the area. The water spirit came to us in a vision and gave us permission to fix the problem. As long as the cause of the trouble is also solved, we will find the cause, but first you must fix the problems near the throne. Destroy the angry lake spirits and return to me. Use the Nagrand cherries before going deep into the lake. The earthen ring is not proud of what was done. We do what we must to heal the land.
You must look for Emomor immediately. You will find him in the middle of Teller, near the fountain. Tell him exactly what the ogre told you.
So, a new tribe of ogres is forcing the Boulder Fist further and further south. This is very worrying. We must first deal with the problem closest to our home. Greetings. I am Ioki, Elementalist of the Earthen Ring. I came to Teller to tell the Korinai about the state of the elements. Can I ask a favor of you? Can you travel to the throne of the elements in the northern hills of Nagrand, past Skysong Lake, and tell Elementalist Sharvak that I have arrived at Teller safely? She will reward you for this small deed.
Thank you for the message. Perhaps you would not mind helping the Earthen Ring? The elements are changing. We can use all the help we can get.
Greetings. I am Yalha, Elementalist of the Earthen Ring. I came to Garadar to tell the Maghar about the state of the elements. Can I ask a favor of you? Can you travel to the throne of the elements in the northern hills of Nagrand, past Skysong Lake, and tell Elementalist Sharvak that I have arrived at Garadar safely? She will reward you for this small deed.
Thank you for the message. Perhaps you would not mind helping the Earthen Ring? The elements are changing. We can use all the help we can get.
You have made me a lot of money, friend. If you can defeat Magar, I promise to pay you well. All that pain you suffered in the Ring of Blood is going to pay off. Now get in there and show these ogres what you can do. The fight's over when you or your opponent are dead on the floor. Gurgthok told you he would make it worth your time. Friend, choose what you want. The presence of rogue ethereals in this area might be funny to Gaja, who sees nothing but opportunity everywhere we go, but it is a real threat to the safety of our work. Their leader, Gava 11, is a dangerous criminal, and I have made it my main goal to see that he is stopped. If you want to make yourself useful, go and take care of Gava 11. I will make sure that you are rewarded correctly. You have returned. Is Gava 11 dead? We will not have to worry about Gava 11 anymore. Thanks to you. Let us prepare your reward now. Have you ever seen an ogre king? Very few people have seen one and lived. Unfortunately, that is exactly what we are dealing with here. The leader of these wild creatures is an ogre named Chowar. Stories say that Chowar was the ogre responsible for forcing the giants out of the cave. Chowar then called himself king and ended the ogre clans that served under the giants. That is how the Warmal tribe was born. Find Chowar deep in the caves of Warmal Hill. Kill him and bring me his head. He will definitely be heavily guarded. This head will be placed at the gates of Garadar for everyone to see. The ogres will think twice before interrupting holy Maghari rituals. They call him Chowar the Pillager. He is the ogre that forced out the giants who used to rule over these ogres. You can believe he is powerful. The cook said that Chowar lives in the big cave, wherever that is. Get that key and get me out of here. If we survive this, my father will definitely give you a big reward. As soon as I am free, go find him. Where's Corky? Thank you. Corky has been sent away to live among the night elves in Blade's Edge. Hopefully they will be able to keep him out of trouble. About that reward. Are you ready for your first battle? If you are, let me know and I will start things. All you have to do is go wait in the ring of blood for your opponent to arrive. This fight is against Broken Toe, a violent cleft-hoof animal. Good luck. I hope you brought friends. And remember, the fight is over when either you or your opponent is lying face down on the arena floor. The fight's over when you or your opponent are dead on the floor. Charm, not bad. Not bad at all. You have potential, friend. Here is a little gold for your pockets. I just received this letter. It is from a clan of ogres known as Warmal that rule the northwestern lands of Nagrand. It says they have Corky, and if we do not do what they say, they are going to eat him. I admit Corky is stupid, but he is still my family. Will you save him? I assume he is locked up in a cage somewhere on Warmal Hill. That should be your first stop. They have me locked up tightly this time. The Warmal King, Chowar, has the key.
I was part of a group taking supplies to the Orebur Harborage in Zangermarsh. As we were coming near the border of the swamp, a violent group of Warmal ogres attacked us. They killed the others and took me prisoner, along with all of our supplies. Fortunately, they forgot to lock the back of my cage securely. When they fell asleep, I escaped. It is too late for my friends, but we really need the supplies they stole. Warmal Hill is in the northwestern mountains of Nagrand. I feel so stupid. Arekran's son, Corky, asked me what happened and I told him. Now he has gone missing again. Amazing! How did you manage to carry all of that back by yourself?
A few days ago, we found an enemy company caravan on the north shore of the lake. We lost 2 friends in an old battle, so we attacked and destroyed the caravan quickly. We left their boxes because we thought our fire destroyed everything. But workers are near the burned wagons now, so maybe we were wrong. Please go to the caravan and check inside the boxes. The sides of the box have the mark of the mining division. Notes on the box show that the contents must go to one of their main factories for processing. You open the box and find a collection of rocks and minerals. This is proof of the enemy company's mining work in our land. On top of the rocks, you find a stack of papers. In the hills to the east, you can hear the sounds of work and see smoke from a large fire. Hello. Did you learn anything new about the company's plans in our land? If they plan to steal from our land, our guards will stop it quickly. It looks true. The company is trying to steal our natural resources. It is good to know this, and now we must stop them. They had to bring the champion in from the Blade's Edge gladiator pits. He was training on mountain giants, 3 at a time. If you win this one, you become the new champion. What do you think your chances are, friend? Do you have a shot? Just give me the word and I will bet all my money on you. Now get in there and win. The fight's over when you or your opponent are dead on the floor. Oh boy, Magar has used his right of battle as hero of the Warmall. You have to fight him. Nobody ever said the Warmall ogres played fairly. This next battle involves a duo, twin brothers to be exact. They call themselves the Blue Brothers. It is not too late to change your mind. I would understand. But if you are ready for some action, step into the ring of blood and wait for the Merkblood twins to arrive. The last one standing is the winner. The fight's over when you or your opponent are dead on the floor. I admit that I didn't think you had a chance. That was amazing. So how about another fight? Gurgthok has the perfect match ready. You are winning everything out there. Friend, they have a very strong fighter for the next match. They say he is a Void Lord or something. They do not want you to fight their champion. Did you hear that boss, Magar, talking to you? The bets are very high. Get in that ring and take this one out fast. The fight's over when you or your opponent are dead on the floor. Friend, this is it. The next fight is the big one. The championship. Okay, keep it calm. We do not want the ogres to know we have a plan. I get a share of all this after all. This fight is going to be painful. Do you have any friends who are brave enough to help you? The ogres managed to get a giant from Blade's Edge named Roctor. Trust me, you are going to need friends. He looks unbeatable. He is hard as a rock. Literally, if you still want to fight him, step into the ring of blood and he will come. The fight's over when you or your opponent are dead on the floor. You have the ogres sweating. Friend, here is a little extra something this time. Do not use them all in one place. Are you ready for another fight? Gurgthok is betting all his money on you. Do you have any more war beads? You continue to prove your value to us. May your strength never fail you. If you want to prove your loyalty to us, the best way is to fight against our enemies. Among them, none can match the ogres in strength and anger. Bring me the beads they wear around their necks as proof of their death, and I will tell the others about your skills. Well, are you just talking, or do you have something to show me? You are starting to prove your value as a friend and a fighter. Keep up the good work. Gather your friends. You will need them to face a camp leader. When you have a good group, find and kill the leaders at each camp. Take their keys and use them to turn and fire the big cannons at the camps. Return to me when the camps are destroyed. Is it done? We won. We stopped the progress of the Legion. I offer you a choice of rewards for your brave deeds. You have destroyed 2 of the biggest threats in Nagrand. Are you ready to fight the danger of the spirit fields? Durn the hunger rules over the area around Ashagun, destroying everything in his path. Until now, nobody has been able to free Nagrand from this dangerous giant. Gather your friends and travel to the spirit fields, far southwest of here, near Ashagun, and find Durn. Kill him, and I promise you rewards that match the difficulty of the task. For the Maghar, Durn's dangerous power has been stopped. Nagrand has a brighter future because of you, hero. Well done. You have destroyed two of the biggest threats in Nagrand. Are you ready to fight the danger of the spirit fields? Dern the hunger rules over the area around Ashigun, destroying everything in his path. Until now, nobody has been able to free Nagrand from this dangerous giant. Gather your friends and travel to the spirit fields, west of here, and find Dern. Kill him, and I promise you rewards that match the difficulty of the task. Waste no time. Dern must be stopped. Dern's dangerous power has been stopped. Nagrand has a brighter future because of you, hero. Well done. You must be very careful to help me watch this place. Nathrandamus will take you through the Legion camps, but you must write down everything you see. Even a small detail that seems unimportant could be useful for us. Mainly, I want you to look at the buildings in the camps and see how the camps are defended. Nathrandamus is ready when you are. Do not be afraid, he will keep you safe. Never flown on the back of a nether drake. Excellent work. Now we have a place to plan our attack.
A person riding a nether drake came to town late last week. He said his name was Altruis and asked us some questions about Nagrand. He said he was hunting the Legion. He thought this crazy plan was actually his job. Can you imagine? A person who wants to hunt demons? Before he left, he asked us to tell the local heroes that he will stay in Western Nagrand for a while. He said if they need a purpose, they should find him.
Does my appearance surprise you? Do you know what I am?
A person riding a nether drake came to town late last week. He said his name was Altruis and asked us some questions about Nagrand. He said he was hunting the Legion. He thought this crazy plan was actually his job. Can you imagine? A person who wants to hunt demons? Before he left, he asked us to tell the local heroes that he will stay in Western Nagrand for a while. He said if they need a purpose, they should find him.
Does my appearance surprise you? Do you know what I am? A vision of destruction often disturbs my rest. A rain of green fire falling to the earth, killing the brave defenders of a mighty fortress. It has followed me for weeks now, although I have only recently come to understand its meaning. To the far east, in Shadowmoon Valley, the Wildhammer dwarves face constant attacks from the Burning Legion and many other enemies. They fight bravely, but without help, their enemies will win. Go to them, help them in their fight. A vision, you say? I do not care if he saw it in a vision, read it in a letter, or heard it from a demon leader. He was exactly right. What matters is that you are here, friend, and we need all the help we can get. A strange vision follows me. I see a continuous cloud of smoke going up toward the sky, left by a giant fire moving faster and faster away. It is not a natural event, nor a creation of evil. I know that much. I do not know what it looks like, except that it is the work of many people. Yet, without more hands, it may never happen. Travel to Netherstorm. Find those responsible for this creation and offer them your help. Well, I do not know about any of that, but we could certainly use your help around here. Look at the giant machine behind me. That is the X-52. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you have ever seen?
It is rare nowadays to hear about people who want to be demon hunters. It is even rarer to find someone who is not loyal to Addon. There are stories about a person like that here in Outland. His name is feared in the fields of Nagrand more than any army. That name is Altruis. Go to Western Nagrand and find him. He might tell us more about these new training grounds.
You have come a long way, stranger. I am surprised the person who sent you knows about me.
You do not see many demon hunters nowadays. People suspect them, and it is very rare to find one who is not loyal to Addon. There are stories about a demon hunter like that in Nagrand. His name is Altruis. He hates all demons completely and will help us if you can convince him that you have the same goals. Go to Western Nagrand and find him. He might tell us more about these new training grounds.
You have come a long way, stranger. I am surprised the person who sent you knows about me. You proved your loyalty. Please forgive my caution, but in this world things are not what they seem. I will tell you about Veritas when you are ready. You know the story now. Only one thing remains to be done. We know that the Burning Legion is giving Kale that's technological help. This makes him much more dangerous. Because there are many demons here, we can hurt their alliance best by attacking their bases to the north directly. Go to Forge Base, Oblivion and Forge Base, Gehenna, and destroy our enemies. May the light guide your weapon. You have hurt the enemies of the light badly. You have my thanks, and the Alder thank you too. The Burning Legion has shown many times that it can make souls evil. If I am going to share my knowledge with you, I need proof of your loyalty. Demon named Sathal has escaped me for a long time because she can become like a ghost. She watches over the workers at Forge Base, Gehenna. Kill one of her servants and pour her blood on the ground. This should make Sathal appear for a short time. Kill her while you can. Have you killed the demon? You proved you are not corrupted by the Legion. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Some demons are only loyal to themselves. A true enemy of demons finds and destroys them no matter who they follow, however. The demon Zelith left the Legion and was once worshipped as a god by primitive swamp creatures in Zangermarsh. When Draenor was almost destroyed, he went to sleep deep under Marshlight Lake. Find the portal at the lake and push this spear into the ground. Zelith will wake up. Be ready to kill him and prove you are an enemy to all demons. You have returned. Is Zelith dead? Well done. He still remembered the day I pushed this spear into him? That was a very long time ago. I still respect Illidan. Without him, I would not have found my path. However, he is not the person he used to be. His soul is corrupted by power, and his mind is twisted by defeat. He has become exactly what I promised to destroy, and his servants are a terrible abomination, just like the demons of the Burning Legion. His control over Outland is dropping, but he is still dangerous. Prove you do not work for him by killing his officer Lothros at Illidari Point in Shadowmoon Valley. Is the lieutenant dead? So you do not work for Illidan. You are one step closer to earning my full trust. I am sure that Gnome Inventor is crazy. He was talking about dark shapes that are appearing in the spirit fields around Ashigun in Nagrand. He says these special goggles will let you see the dark shapes and collect information from them. He said that this information is very important for our war at the Sunwell. I think he is crazy, but my orders tell me to check anything that can help. Can you collect some information for us? Did you get that information? That gnome will shout at me again if I do not get his data. Thanks for your help. You do not know how hard it is to work with Dr. Wafflefry over there. While he checks my progress, he is always trying to sell some tools that he made from his military ideas.